Good morning and happy fantastic Friday to each and every one of you. Welcome back to another car conversation. Y'all listen, I don't have a whole lot of time, so we're going to jump right on in because I got to get mom to her doctor's appointment in 1 hour. So having said that, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to tap the bell and give this video a thumbs up, and be sure to share it with somebody that can use the information I'm sharing with you. If this is not your first rodeo, welcome back. You know I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you. Y'all listen, today's topic, I'm going to be sharing 7 behaviors that make people addicted to you based off Stoic wisdom. So have you ever wondered why some people have a magnetic presence or why others seem drawn to them like moths to a flame? It's not luck, it's behavior. So here are 7 Stoic behaviors that make people deeply addicted to your presence. Number 1, unshakable calm. When life throws chaos at you, most people panic, but the one who stays calm under pressure becomes a beacon of strength. People crave that stability because it makes them feel safe. Now, let me just say this. As I was preparing my notes for today's video, I thought about how all my life I've wondered, why is it that people feel drawn to me? I've had people just come up and have conversations, tell me about their life story, whatever's going on in their lives at that particular moment. And those people don't know me, and I certainly didn't know them. But after preparing for today's video, I've come to understand why people are drawn to my presence. Number 2, deep listening. In a noisy world, true listeners are rare. While you listen without interrupting, without judging, when you listen without interrupting, without judging, people feel valued, and that's addictive. One thing's for certain, 2 things for sure, and that's just the coach in me. When people are talking to me, I'm truly listening to make sure they know that they are being heard. That's number 1, but also to get clarity and understanding. I let you talk as long as you need to. And then when I come back, I can say, okay, so what I heard you say was, and then that way they know, okay, she was really listening. So you have some people that listen to respond. I'm listening because I truly want to understand. If you come to me and you have a problem, I truly care. I don't have to know you, but I care about you and the fact that you're dealing with something. And I want to be the one that will listen to you without judgment, listen to you without interrupting, and leave you feeling like, wow, somebody really cared enough to listen to me. Number 3, self-control. You don't chase validation. You don't react emotionally to every situation. That restraint signals inner power, and power always attracts. That is definitely true. If you have ever met a powerful person and you've been attracted to that person, 9 times out of 10, that's probably why. Number 4, silence over words. You don't need to speak to dominate a room. Your silence, your composed presence says more than 1,000 words. It creates mystery, and mystery is magnetic. Come on now. I can't tell you how many times I've walked into a room and you could tell people were whispering and wondering, who is she? She must be somebody important. Because I can walk into a room and not say, other than speaking and saying good morning or whatever the case may be, but I can walk into a room and not say anything. Because what I'm doing is I'm taking in the room. I'm taking in the people that I see. I'm taking in the folks that I see huddled up in this corner versus that person in that corner who's by themselves. Because that's the person I want to talk to. But I said all that to say, I truly believe I have a magnetic personality, and I seem to just attract people, of all races, sizes, and colors, with all kind of issues, you name it. I just seem to attract it all. But now I see why God has made me that magnet that people need when they need something physical to hold on to. Now, I don't know about you, but I know I can hold to God's unchanging hand. Come on, somebody. But everybody does not know God the way I know God. And some people know God, but they still need somebody that they can physically reach out and touch, reach out and put hands on. So I feel like I am that person. Number 5, gratitude without attachment. You appreciate people, but you don't cling to them. That balance makes them want you even more because you're not desperate for their attention. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. I'm never going to be desperate for anybody's attention but God's. So I do have that presence about me that I can love on you and still go on my own little merry way. I don't cling to people. I've never been a clingy person. And some people, look down on that, and it's all good. That's their perspective. I'm just not a clingy person. And again, if you're not a clingy person, that makes people want to be around you even more because you still have that mystery about you that people are curious about. Number 6, emotional mastery. You control your emotions instead of being controlled by them. That's anger, fear, excitement, whatever that is, you own them all. That calm confidence makes others feel drawn to you. Y'all, I'm a work in progress. I am a work in progress. Now, sometimes I have a hard time controlling my excitement. Let's just keep it real. We all do. But in terms of fear, not necessarily fear, anger, definitely a work in progress because things will get under my skin and I'm just going to say it pissed me off and you're going to know it because I can only hold it back for so long. But I'm learning to get better with that. Now, when it comes to fear, let me say this. There are many times in life where I am fearful about things, but you would never know it unless I told you. That is an emotion that I have learned to really get under control. So I can walk in a room with a big smile on my face, greeting everybody. I can get up to the mic and begin to speak, and you have no idea that I'm just as nervous as I can be, or I'm afraid to be doing what I'm doing. So that's something else that draws people to you. Number 7, last but not least, purpose-driven life. When you live for something greater than yourself, come on now, people feel it. A person with a mission is irresistible because their energy inspires others to follow. Y'all, that is me. That is me all day. I am on a mission. I don't have time to play with folks. I don't have time to take on unnecessary things because Michelle is on a mission. And if I could share half of the things that I've been working on, which I will eventually, just not right now, but I am on a serious mission. I know my why. I know my why, and I know who I'm doing it for. And so that makes me, when people are drawn to folks who have a purpose, number one, knows what that purpose is, and they're working towards achieving the goals that they set for themselves. Become that person, because I'm telling you, it's a great feeling. So start practicing these behaviors today. Not to manipulate, but to become the best version of yourself. True addiction is not about control. It's about respect, mystery, and strength. And honestly, I can say I believe that's why so many people are addicted to Michelle. I'm not talking about the deep down Michelle, because chances are those people don't know me, but I'm talking about the Michelle that they see when I walk into a room, because there's always some mystery to me. And it's about respecting. I respect everybody until you give me a reason not to respect you. But I also set boundaries, and I demand respect. Never should you ask anybody, please, can you respect me? I wish I would. I demand respect. And not only that, I give respect. And I expect it in return. Now, if you don't, that's going to be a whole nother story for a whole nother time. But again, it's that mystery and that strength about me. The strength that says, I know what I need to do, and I need to get up and go make it happen. Because if I don't, it's not going to happen. So if you've ever wondered why people feel drawn to you, it might be some of the things that I shared, and it might be some other things. This is not an end-all, be-all list, but these are just some things I want you to think about. And I saw a lot of myself in the 7 areas that I've shared with you, and it makes a lot of sense as to why people that I don't even know are oftentimes drawn to me. Like I said, I've been in the grocery store. I've been on the subway going to work. Actually, that day I was coming home from work, and a lady sat down next to me, and there were a whole bunch of empty seats, but she decided to sit next to me, and I'm reading my book, because I love me some Stephen King, and she just starts talking about her life. I didn't know that lady. Now, let me say this. I knew she worked in my building. We worked in the same building, but not the same agency, so I didn't know her personally. And this woman just poured her heart out. and told me about her marriage that didn't work out and how her husband never respected her and turned her kids against her to start disrespecting her as well. And my heart just went out to her. So I put my book away and I listened to her. Because at that moment, that book was not as important as what this woman was going through. And for her to sit and tell me her life story, she didn't even know me, that meant that it had to really probably be at a boiling point for her. But again, she was drawn to me because there were a few other people on the train, but there was a lot of empty seats. But she felt drawn to sit next to me and tell me her story. So I let her talk. I asked a few questions. I gave a few suggestions. And before I got off at my stop, I took her by the hand and I prayed with her. I prayed a deep, heartfelt prayer. Didn't have long to pray, but I didn't need to, because I prayed for her and I asked God to touch her life, to give her the strength that she needed to be confident in herself. So again, y'all, people are drawn to you. That's probably why. So listen, that's it. That's all I have, y'all, because I really got to get on out of here because I have about 40 minutes to get to my mom to her appointment. So go out there, you guys. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. And whatever you do, wherever you go, have fun, but be safe, okay? Y'all have a wonderful weekend. This is Labor Day weekend, so some of you are probably going to be going out of town. Others like me, I'll be at home because I have work to do. I have a business to run. Like I said, I know my why, so I'll be doing that. But I'm also going to be relaxing as well. But I promise you, we will talk again on Monday. Having said that, I love you all to the moon and back. And as you know, there's nothing that you can ever do to change that, because my love for you grows each and every time I do a video where I get to pour into you, speak life into you, to motivate and to inspire each and every one of you. Now, as I like to end my videos, continue to pray for me, because I'm definitely praying for you, and watch God change things. Love you all. We'll talk again on Monday.